Hi, welcome. My name is Sandhya Matthews. I am a senior product specialist with the Fruitful Yield. We're going to talk about mental health as far as stress. So we're going to cover a gummy, a capsule formula, and a homeopathic. Gummies, people can get really compliant. Compliance is very easy with gummies. This is bye-bye stress gummies. I love that, bye-bye stress gummies from Suku. They have rhodiola, lemon balm, L-theanine, and GABA in it. So I'm going to explain why those are important, and they're in the clinical doses. So that's really cool. So rhodiola is an adaptogen. Adaptogens deal with the stress cycle in your body. So different adaptogens kind of have different personalities. Rhodiola balances the stress response, so it can be very calming, but it also gives you a little bit of energy. So a lot of times when we're stressed, we need a little bit of energy to move forward with what we want to do. So it's really nice. I would not recommend taking this late at night for that energy aspect, but during the day, it would be awesome. It has lemon balm, which calms the body, and it has L-theanine, which can slow neurotransmission. So when you have that brain that's just yakking, and sometimes you say, I can't even hear myself think, well, L-theanine can support segmenting block thoughts and calming that rapid brain, slowing that rapid brain. Now, L-theanine is a precursor to GABA. GABA is an important neurochemical in your brain. GABA, what it does is very similar. It helps with calming the brain, but it does it a little bit different. L-theanine its action can slow the neurotransmission, so it's not so confusing. GABA, what it does is it acts sort of like a baseball mitt to catch a ball. So GABA, when somebody is really upset or stressed out, you have a lot of excitatory chemicals going on in your brain. What GABA does is it says, "Come here, I'll give you a place to land." So GABA can receive those excitatory chemicals in your brain, and thereby it's easier for you to calm down. It's a really nice gummy. It's 2 gummies, I think. It is for an adult, and it's matcha tea flavored. They're animal-free, gluten-free, vegan. They promote a positive state of mind as well as calming you down. It promotes a positive state of mind. Now, when you're more optimistic and you're more relaxed, then you actually, in turn, usually can sleep a little bit better at night. So this can help you cope with the pressures of everyday life. They're easy to take. They're keto-friendly. I already said they're vegan. They're sugar-free, gluten-free, non-GMO. They don't have any eggs, dairy, soy, peanuts, tree nuts, shellfish. They're super clean. At Suco, they only use clean ingredients. They're even sugar alcohol free, which is awesome. They make sure that they only use quality ingredients in every batch. So you can feel confident when you're taking this that you're getting a clean, well thought out, well prepared supplement. I highly recommend it. And who doesn't like a gummy, right? One of my very favorite stress supplements is Anxiety by Life Seasons. Now, probably 7 years ago, I probably was on this for about 1.5 years. Because I was pretty stressed. Now I take it occasionally when I'm stressed, but we always have this in our house. It's our go-to if things get a little bit too ramped up. It helps with it has natural ingredients that help with mood and mental focus. It supports a feeling of calm and relax. It can ease tension. With Life Seasons, every every formula they carry, and they have an array of formulas, every formula they carry, the ingredients on the front of the package here, it is in the clinically proven dosages that helps support that. In this case, it's a stress support. It's been clinically proven to help that, and in the clinically proven dosages. So what does that really mean? It means effectiveness and a really good value for you. Because if you went and you bought each one of those in the dosages that are on this bottle, you would spend $90 to over $100 buying all of those individually, but they're in one formula. It's fantastic. It has ashwagandha, which, if you haven't heard of it, it's a very popular adaptogen. Remember, adaptogens help balance stress response. So ashwagandha is a little bit different than the rhodiola that I just spoke of. Ashwagandha doesn't give you that lift of energy. It gives you more confidence. So it can support balancing that stress and giving you kind of like a little bit of chutzpah, a little bit of confidence. Kava kava relaxes the body. I already talked about GABA and L-theanine, slowing the neurotransmission and having a place for those excitatory chemicals in the brain to go, right? One of the unique ingredients on here that I really do like is it has theobromine. What is theobromine? It's the reason we like chocolate. The more dark the chocolate is, the more theobromine is in it. Theobromine is called the bliss ingredient. It's why we like chocolate. So this supports your body's natural ability to deal with common symptoms of stress. What are those common symptoms? Well, nervousness, nervous exhaustion, stress-related tension, stress-related muscle tension, anxious, fearfulness. I know you never feel that, right? Yeah. Stress-related sleep problems. So it's a really good, clinically tested, clinical strength formula. Most people experience the relaxing effects of anxiety the first day, and often people can feel the effects within 20 minutes. So it can induce a calm feeling, and most important, without making you feel tired, without any feeling of tiredness. It's a really wonderful, I have recommended this for years, and I personally have used it for years. It's fantastic. So we have a gummy and we have a capsule, and drum roll, a homeopathic. Now, you can only take so much of that a day. This is 2 a day, this is 2 a day. On the bottle, that's what it says. But this says you can take 3 sprays 4 times a day. What homeopathics do is there's no known drug interactions and there's no known side effects. So you can actually stack this with either one of these. You can actually stack it. So let's say you take your anxiety and you're feeling pretty good, and then something happens during the day and you're like, uh-oh. You can literally grab this, 3 sprays in your mouth, and it can be very, very helpful. I've used it often. It's so cool. It helps with nervous tension, irritability, trauma. On the front of the box, it says minor anxiety and fear, impatience. They're natural homeopathic formulas. There's no alcohol, dairy, gluten, sugar, or yeast. They're taste-free, odor-free. It tastes like water. You just do 3 sprays in your mouth. Now, what does it do, right? So homeopathics remind your body how to handle things effectively. What does that mean? So let's say you're a mom, okay? And you're feeling good, and your child runs in, mommy, mommy, and you're feeling good. It's like, oh, honey, and you help her, right? Well, let's say you're stressed out with a million things to do, and the child runs in and says, oh, mommy, mommy. You might be stressed. You might be really called to handle that situation appropriately, right? Because you're already overloaded. So what homeopathics do is they remind your body how to deal effectively with either a health issue or an emotional issue. It's amazing stuff. So this is a US based manufacturer, Dr. King, and it is a triple potency strength. So what does that mean? Okay, it has 22 different homeopathic remedies in here. And each one is in 3 different potencies. So it handles kind of like acute topical kind of issues. And it also helps with intergenerational tendencies. So it has an LM. So let's say grandma always had that issue and mom had that issue and now I have that issue. So these kinds of things can really go deeply into your system. Again, I've used this, I've recommended it, 3 sprays. I usually feel it very, very quickly. You'll have to see how it works for you. So again, how do you know if it's right for you? Homeopathy goes on the principle of like treats like. So if you have the symptom, it very well could happen. You only really take it if you have those symptoms. So I'm going to just read a few of there's a whole list of symptoms back here. So I'm going to just pluck a few out. Gloominess, irritability, restlessness, impatience, fear, anxiety, worry, nervousness, worry, minor depression, nervous tension, restless sleep, fearful, oversensitivity, changeable dispositions. So promotes functions of the brain. Wow, I've never noticed that one. Oh, it helps with fearfulness, fright, rage. Wow. So you don't have to have all those things, but it'll only work on the things that are active in your system and help you balance those out. So you can actually stack this on any of those, on either of those, add it to whatever else you would like to add it to. Again, it's a little bottle in here. It's a little container. Oh, they have a little. So those would be some of my recommendations for stress, for mental health. Why is it important, really? Why don't we just white knuckle our lives, right? Because that's not fair to you, and it also doesn't help you bring a pleasant person to the rest of the people in your life. You know, we want to enjoy each other and have a wonderful life together. So will this fix your problems? No. But will it help you be able to respond to stressors a little bit better? Yes. Just like if it was snowing outside, you wouldn't go outside without boots. You would put on some boots. If it's really stressed, you know, you might want to give your body a little bit of support. So you can get all of these things at the Fruitful Yield. You can shop online, you can pick up in store, you can order on our website, fruitfulyield.com, and shipped anywhere in the continental United States. So thanks for coming. Be well. I hope you have a wonderful day.